This pretty machine is a standard talking machine phonograph, and you may have seen some like this. They're really nice. They have a nice decal. They're a little bit on the plain side, but they were meant to be fairly inexpensive. The standard talking machine company was actually, I would say, more like a record company, because what they wanted to sell were their records. And this company lasted from 1901 to 1918, so they had a good run. Now what they did was they wanted people to buy their records, but in order to sort of get people to buy their records, they participated in a weird thing that was happening around that time, and it seemed to be primarily around companies in Chicago, but we call it the War of the Spindle Sizes. You can see this, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit larger than the one you'd normally see on a Victor record, and that's even larger again. What this company did was they had Columbia build the machine, so it's a Columbia client machine. Columbia would put the decal on for them, and they would retail this machine, and they probably sold it cheap or did it as kind of a giveaway or with coupons or something. And then the idea was, once you had this machine, the only record that would really fit properly was a standard disc record from that company, which meant you were stuck buying their records. Now, if you took a regular record and try and put it on, it wouldn't fit, so you could drill it out, but more often than not, that would mean you'd destroy the record, it would probably crack. But then other companies thought, well, we can go one better and make our hole even bigger. So this would actually fit on there, and you could probably get an adapter to play your United record on your standard talking machine. So this was part of the Spindle Wars, and it must have worked because they sold a lot of records, and it was a company that was around till 1918. This model is the Style A, which was manufactured from, I believe, 1909 till the company folded, which was about 2 years after the record company folded. They got out of the phonograph business altogether. And as I said, these were not the most expensive made machines, but considering they were kind of giveaways, they're really quite well made. So I'm going to bring the camera in close and we'll look at some of the details on this little machine. Okay, let's start with the records. You can see the spindle's a little bit bigger. Looks like a 1/2 inch. I'm not sure exactly how big it is, but those are the records. And then you can see the spindle on it looks a little bit larger. There's the decal. Nice, very pretty. There's the machine. I love the blue horn. I probably should have dusted it before I showed it off. This reproducer actually is really good. I find that reproducer, whether it's on this machine or other Columbia machines, is one of the best sounding. Let's go around the other side and take a look at what we got. I believe the horn has been repainted, which is a shame, but it's a nice color. And there's the back bracket. It's a Columbia back bracket and tone arm. And you can see how it attaches to the case. Pretty plain looking case. But why don't we give it a try and let's hear it. Okay, I wanted to play it. I gave it a try, but something is not working. All right, sorry. Still, once it's fixed, it'll be a nice machine.